is Community Feedback on Lagos Television. My name is Kikelomo Oduyebo. Welcome to the program. Today on the program, we'll be bringing you an highlight of the leather hub that is 60% completed in Matori Industrial Estate by the Lagos State Government. The Lagos State Government says once completed, this leather hub will translate into more direct and indirect jobs for small and medium-scale businesses in Lagos State, as well as ensure that they have direct access to their raw materials for more income for them and also IGR for the Lagos State Government. Join us in these details for more.
Where are we?
So we are here. This is where we are. So the sewing section. Go on.
The administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in Lagos State has embarked on the construction of a leather hub in Matori Industrial Estate, Mushin, to provide support, improve access to market and finance for everyone operating within the leather value chain in Lagos State. The construction of the leather hub in Mushin area of the state is at 65% completion. It will enable entrepreneurs in this sector and business owners overcome current challenges hindering easy access to markets and production.
This hub will be available for them, for their use, and it's not only for one person, it will be for the entire ecosystem, of leather work and leather accessories. And so I'm told that we're at about 60-65% level of completion. The contractor has committed to a December deadline, but we'll give him 1 or 2 months,
The idea of a leather hub in Matori Industrial Estate, Mushin, is to also further open up economic activities and add values to raw leather materials produced locally in the state. Governor Sanwo-Olu, during a visit to the leather hub, said the hub will be a primary manufacturing source for retailers in the sector to increase the income of the local manufacturers, as well as boost the internally generated revenue derivable from the leather market.
The Lagos State Leather Hub facility. This is a project that we conceived about 1.5 years ago, and you can see it's a hub. It's a leather hub where we want two things, right? Have a production line where people, can be trained in all forms of leather activity, leather products in general.
Mushin, one of the semi-urban areas of Lagos, is a home to a large leather market operated as clusters in different corners of the streets and neighborhood. Having the operators of the markets within the state-owned leather hub will ensure that producers, traders, users, and leather workers will no longer be burdened to turn tanned skins to finished products.
By the time we did the soil test, we discovered that we need to do a total redesign of the project, which took a while. And since we finished the redesign and it was approved by the Lagos State Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, we've not had any issues.
The major challenge we have, in part of what I'm saying now, is production costs. And due to the economy of this country now, everybody know. For example, if I'm using this in my company, what is in the ground now, the amount I'm spending on this week is already increased. So like what I'm saying, if the Lagos State government complete that place and then can let us hand it over to us, we are not talking of a management, we're talking of a production there. Let us be on ground and let us produce that, but not to hand it over to anybody. By the end of the day, though it cannot be a free to us, we're ready to pay.
The completion of the leather hub will also translate into generation of direct and indirect jobs for small and medium enterprises, SMEs, in the leather business as stakeholders continue to commend the initiative by the Lagos State Government. 100 trainee students would also be trained in leatherworks at the leather hub to bridge the gap in ternary leather value chain.
I've been here for a year and 2 months now, and shoemaking, it's a bit stressful, but and it's a very industrious business for a girl especially for a girl like me. And I think the government training over 100 students in the leather blog is a great idea because it's going to stop a lot of. It's a money-making business, and it's going to stop a lot of illegal business that youths are indulging in, like Yahoo and all sorts.
I want to use this business and make as my main income, because it's like the white-collar job. If we are looking for white-collar job, it's not going to be very useful, and waiting for the month end before you can receive your income. So I'm using this thing, at least if I'm using this one, and I've already started making my slippers for sales already. And if I start making it, I can make ×2 of the money that I'm supposed to make.
I do feel what men can do, women can do better. So being a girl making shoes has given me, let me say, insult in a way that I'm too sexy to make shoes. What am I doing in a shoemaking shop? And phrases like, wow, you look so, I can't believe a girl making shoes. Now, because now girls are doing things for money, so seeing me as big as I am making shoes, like wow.
The leather raw material market in the north will now have a ready market which will process the raw materials into finished products, as the leather hub is the end of tannery, rubber, leather value chain.
What is Mr. Governor thinking about? Thinking about the diverse people in that sector. And most times, they leave Nigeria, they go as far as China, to Italy, just because they want to buy leather products. And Mr. Governor is of opinion that their numbers are a lot on the increase, and we can do intervention in that area. So he conceived the leather hub, and what the leather hub will do eventually is, if you are makers of bags, shoes, belts, buttons, and all the things either that you could have traveled out of the country to achieve, you can just come to Matori here.
The operators within the leather business, however, want the government to ban the popular Pomo so that leather can provide more local and foreign earnings for them.
I want to say that, to be honest, I didn't realize the consumption of Pomo is a challenge, has been a challenge in the leather business. And I'm also guilty. And I was telling, because I love Pomo so much, I wouldn't pretend, but I was telling my sister that I am going to start reducing. It's not going to be a spontaneous decision, but I want to, honestly, because if the consumption of Pomo is causing a threat to the growth of the leather business.
Meanwhile, the Lagos state government says it will continue to create an enabling environment for leather business and investments to thrive as part of the initiative of making Lagos a 21st century economy. It is an effort that would translate into more employment opportunities, increase the state government's internally generated revenue, as well as create more wealth for stakeholders within the leather business value chain.
Coming up next is our Vox Pop segment, where stakeholders express divergent views on the ban of Pomo and as well as the lucrativeness of the industrial hub here at Matori. Stay with us for the details.
Concerning the shoe hub that the Lagos state government, they are helping us, it's going a long way, because this is what the opportunity that we have been looking for, so that we help both of us, in shoe leather works, because there's a time that we have in a mass production. So that's the reason why that we cannot access to industrial machines. So, but because of this shoe hubs, it will help us, to work, hand in hand, in fact, even to supply as many, production that we can produce.
Investment return on locally made goods has been on high side, and the profit margin as well has been on high side. So it is highly lucrative.
We have been trying to discourage people from eating pomo because cow hide is another source of leather. Like some of these belts, they can be made from cow hide. But if now that the government is encouraging the leather business, like we have in Maturi, now we can be encouraged to even mobilize our people, to embrace leather industry, so that to reduce consumption of mama.
We Igbo people are the one involved in the leather market. We have a leather market as part of us in Mushin here. We have in Aba, and we have in Mushin here at Way Street. So this one is it's coming to our closed door. This one is our own. Yoruba people say tiny, this one is our own.
Ìjọba ń sọ fún wa pé pọ̀mọ́ jíjẹ mo ní tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì sọ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká rí sí ká mọ̀ pé pọ̀mọ́ jíjẹ lótìtọ́ àti lódodo kò ṣe pé ó ṣe kinní fún àgọ́ ara wa. Ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá sọ fún ẹ pé káwọn máa jẹ wọn á ní ṣe baálẹ̀ tí ní ẹran tó fẹ́ fún àwọn ni. Ṣùgbọ́n àtijọba jẹ́ ń sọ nísìnyí pé wọ́n fẹ́ báǹdì pọ̀mọ́ so kó má kó wá sínú ká má ṣe mọ́. Ó dà pé àwọn tá a bá wo bàtà náà àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe bàtà ni wọ̀nyí.
There's a lot of money in these shoemaking stuffs. So we've been in on this work like some years ago, but everything is going fine, smoothly. But I advise young people not to quit because there's an hope in this work.
We in Nigeria, we use quality leather for our work, and the durability is there. It's long laster, and you can use it to any period, any time.
Most of the products we sell, we don't source them from Nigeria here. We source them from abroad. And due to the problem of sourcing foreign exchange, it is always very difficult for us. So what we are appealing to government to do for us is to encourage the local industries that are really producing these materials so that we can source them locally. And it will also be a plus to the government because it will be a reserve for the foreign exchange that we earn in Nigeria.
That's our package, unfortunately. Well, remember that the Lagos State government has assured that it will continue to make Lagos a 21st century economy by improving ease of doing businesses. And that's what the story of the Maturi Leather Hub will ultimately translate into. More jobs creation, wealth creation for the shoemakers and everyone within the leather business value chain. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and see you next time.